Okay.
Let's just go look at the games list. Oops. All right. Why is it you got to run off us? So I got Abzu really cheap. I already have it on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. I might as well own Abzu on everything I have, right? We got Metal Slug, Samurai Showdown, and the Neo Geo front. There's a lot more Neo Geo games, but I buy them on Xbox primarily. Aeolus Tournament, I'm supposed to stream that sometime. I don't know what it is. Arcade version of Donkey Kong. First time Nintendo has released that on a home system. The arcade version is better than the NES one because the NES version cuts out a level, and that sucks. Then we've got Arcade Mario Brothers, also pretty cool. We've got Versus Super Mario Brothers, which is the arcade version of Super Mario Brothers. It is harder and remixes elements compared to the NES version. Asphalt 9, I might as well just uninstall that, but I'm supposed to stream it sometime. Bad Dudes, that's an arcade game. Blaster Master 0, and I think part 2 is available, but I haven't bought it because I haven't even played the first one yet. Blossom Tales is a very cool Zelda-style game. Was it Link? Yeah, Link said it is great. I'm glad you're consistent in what you like, Link. I appreciate that. Box
Did you
Boy
ever play
plus...
the original Blaster Master? That game was hard as
Yes.
business.
Ball's hard, but a really cool game. And you could cheat by, there's a cheat where when you're fighting bosses, if your shot's hitting them, you could just pause it and the shot keeps hurting them while it's paused, which was...
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a fun little thing. But still a hard game. Just like, games back then didn't give you a good map and stuff, so you'd have to make your own maps or follow a magazine guide or something. Darker Player, you are incorrect. Just regular Donkey Kong came out on the NES, and it's missing a level, like I said. The arcade version is better than the NES game. Anyway, Box Boy plus Box Girl is the latest game in the Box Boy series that started out on the 3DS. It is a really good puzzle platformer. There's barely any platforming, but it's a puzzle platformer. It's 2-player co-op or just 1-player. Great game. I highly recommend it. Brigandine, cool strategy game. I really need to stream this. It also just came out on PlayStation 4, I think. But it came out on Switch first. Bubble Bobble 4 Friends, the latest Bubble Bobble game. Pretty cool. Not quite as good as Bubble Symphonies and some of the other Bubble Bobble games, but still a good game. It is 4-player. Fairy Time Party, we streamed that one time. 4-player, quite fun. Cadence of Hyrule, nice Zelda game there that is a spin-off of Crypt of the Necrodancer. I need to play that more. I only played a little bit. Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle, I got that because I wanted to have them on the Switch, but I also have it on Xbox. There's Cat Quest Part 1. Code of Princess EX is a Guardian Heroes style action RPG and beat 'em up. Really cool game. I already have it on Steam. Collection of Mana. I got that to support the Mana series in the US. Action RPGs. Some of them are 2-player. Coloring book. That was either free or like 20 cents. Corpse Party Blood Drive. We streamed that. Really cool Japanese adventure game. Cosmic Star Heroine. Does anyone know what that's like? I don't even know if I got a streaming code or if I bought it. I don't remember.
Never even heard of it.
I know people like it. I just don't know what it's like. Crypt of the Necrodancer for the Switch. I've also got that on Xbox, PlayStation 4, and Steam. It is another one of my favorite indie games that I'll buy on any platform it comes out on.
I want to live in Donut County.
Cuphead, great game. Never got Xbox achievements on Switch, even though they were promised, and that is lame. Donkey Kong, Tropical Freeze. Only tiny played it. I need to play it more. Donut Country. Don't know much about it, but it looks fun.
It is fun and disappointingly short.
Oh, that's too
Aww.
bad. There's the original Doom. Got that because it was super cheap. Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. These are nice remakes of those 3 classic NES games. I highly recommend them. Dragon Quest 11S, of course, is wonderful, but I would get the Xbox or PlayStation or Steam versions over the Switch version if you had a choice. Drawful 2, of course, love the Jackbox games. Elevator to the Moon. Don't know much about it, but it looks creative. Fire Emblem, got the Japanese Famicom version of Fire Emblem. So Japanese NES, they finally translated to English in the last couple months, and it's going off the store in March. So if you want it, you got to buy it. It's only $6. Then we got Frederick, the weird Chopin music game. Got both of those for cheap. They start out on mobile. They're just mobile games. Gate of Doom, that's a classic arcade game. Got to Robo. Hatsune Miku, of course I've got Hatsune Miku. I love that. Headliner Novi News. I think I may need to stream that. I forget. Heavy Burger is a weird new sequel to Burger Time. It's also like, I think it mixes with Bad Dudes, which is weird. Oh, Machina, don't know what that is. Hyrule Warriors Part 1. I really need to play that so I can get the sequel. Breakthrough, K-Man Ninja, both classic arcade games. So is Express Raider. So is Fighter's History. This Fighter's History is the Street Fighter 2 clone that got Data East sued by Capcom, but I think Data East actually won the lawsuit.
Huh.
Yeah, because Capcom was like, it drew too much from Street Fighter 2.
I mean, like every other fighting game is a clone of every other
Yeah,
fighting
exactly.
Heavy Barrel, classic arcade game. Joe and Mac Returns, also. Night Slashers, another classic arcade game. Nitro Ball, yeah, also classic. I bought a ton. Basically, all the Johnny Turbo games are classic arcade games, except for a few that are new ones. Super Burger Time. We played all the way through that one. Sequel to Burger Time, 2-player, quite fun. Overly hard, but still fun. Super Real Darwin, another. This is a shoot 'em up. Two Crude Dudes, the weird sequel to Bad Dudes. Arcade Wizard Fire, another arcade game. Jump Rope Challenge, that was free from Nintendo. Katamari Damacy Reroll, that just came out on Xbox, so I wish I had not bought the Switch version because I haven't even played it. I'd rather play it on Xbox. Kirby Star Allies. Coral. Kotodama, The Seven Mysteries of Fujisawa. We streamed this one time, had Bob Jones on mic, and he was being too lewd, so I couldn't use the video on YouTube because he was just being a perv, unfortunately. Laser Kitty Pow Pow, whatever that is. Looks like a fun little indie game. Layton's Mystery Journey. I love the Professor Layton series, so I bought this. Haven't gotten around to playing it. Shame on me.
That seems like something I would like.
Yeah, really cool series. I bet you would like it. It's full of puzzles. It's an adventure game, but with lots of puzzles. Huh. Luigi's Mansion 3, great game. We did stream that. I should have played it more. I haven't. Mad Age and This Sky. I have no idea what that is. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics we streamed, and I really liked it, and I kept playing it on my own, but I got to a part where I got stuck. None of the internet guides help at all with the part I'm stuck on. It's just one of the mini games. I cannot figure it out, and so that derailed my enjoyment. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, of course, had to get. That was one of the first games I bought, I think. Minute, that's a cool indie game. I wonder if that's on Xbox yet. Modern Combat, it's Call of Duty clone from Gameloft, is it? Yeah. Muero Crystal H, really cool Japanese dungeon crawler RPG with some ecchi elements. So I'd like to stream it. A little bit concerned about the naughtiness of it, but it's only a little bit naughty. Anyway, Mononoke Slashdown, whatever that was. Mr. Driller Drill Land, always liked that series. It's got decent local multiplayer, but I was hoping for a little bit more with the local multiplayer. Namco Museum, of course I bought that. Then we got
There's every guy's least favorite game. Not tonight.
Not tonight. Oh. Super Mario U Deluxe. Yeah, I like new Super Mario Brothers. Not as good as the classic Super Mario games. The series just isn't, the new Super Mario games. But they're still pretty fun. And 4-player co-op. There's the NES stuff. Not tonight. What is that? I gotta read about that. Anyway, Omega Labyrinth Life. We did stream that. That is a roguelike action RPG. No, just a roguelike RPG. I guess it's an action RPG. Or maybe it's just a roguelike. Anyway, a little bit ecchi. Quite fun. It's also on PlayStation, but with less ecchi stuff. Oniken is a platformer, an action platformer. I think it came out on Xbox. Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 Plus. I just got this over the Christmas break. It's the regular Xbox and Steam game, but with 2-player added to it, so that does make it better. There's Panzer Dragoon, which we streamed. Party Golf. That looks like it might be fun. Peaky Blinders, got that to stream. Need to stream it sometime. It's based on a European TV show, a BBC show. P-Cross, there's a nice series of P-Cross games for the Switch. I think we did stream a tiny bit of that one time. Pixel Junk Monsters 2, I totally forgot that I got that, but I always liked that series. Plot to Go, I think this is a platform game maker or something like that. I should try it. Princess Maker Go-Go Princess. Hey, what can I say? I like princesses, but it's like a board game / simulation game or something.
Didn't you get it from Mackenzie, though?
Princess Maker?
I think you did.
I mean, I thought she would like it.
Yeah.
Puyo Puyo Champions, of course, I love that series. That's what you just got from Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Rayman Legends, one of the best platformers ever made. What else we got? Rune Factory 4 Special. Oh yeah, we streamed that one time. That is sort of a weird spin-off of the Harvest Moon series, but with like a fantasy setting. Alex Kidd in Miracle World, classic Sega Master System game, I believe. Fantasy Zone, classic arcade game, brilliant, and I've played it. Has great music. Lightning Force, Sega Genesis game. Outrun, that's an arcade game, and it's wonderful. What memory card do I have? I think it's is it a 256 gigabyte card, probably? And
Probably.
yeah, I forget exactly which one. I could look it up, BX Latino, if you ever really wanted to know. not going to do it on stream, though. Phantasy Star. This is the best English version of the original Phantasy Star. It is a JRPG. It's great. The Switch version adds a map mode, like a map to the game, which you need to be able to get through the dungeons, because the dungeons are laid out in a way that it is literally impossible to properly navigate them without mapping yourself. So anyway, they fixed a big problem with the game by adding the map to it. We got Sonic Virtua Racing. That's the arcade version of Virtua Racing, and it supports 8 players on Switch, which is great. Slayin' 2, I don't remember getting that. Slime Son, love the Slime Son series. We've streamed that before too. SNK Gal Fighters, that is a really cool fighting game. It's a Neo Geo Pocket Color game, and there's a few other Neo Geo Pocket Color games for Switch now. Spirit of the North, that is some kind of cool platformer, I think. Super Bomberman R, of course, I had to buy that, although I already own it on Xbox, PlayStation 4, and maybe Steam. Definitely Xbox and PlayStation 4, though. Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission is a really cool-looking card game. I have not even played it. Shame on me. Mario 3D All-Stars, we streamed that. Super Mario Maker 2 is wonderful. I don't think we've streamed it, and that would be a fun stream to do someday. Super Mario Odyssey, haven't played it. Super One More Jump, this was like 20 cents or $1 one time. I don't know about it. Sydney Hunter, we streamed that. Wonderful NES-style platformer. It's a little too hard for its own good, and I got stuck on a boss. But except for that, I really loved it. Taiko no Tatsujin, the drum game. And there's a couple other Taiko games for the Switch now that I don't own yet. We've got Jackbox 1 through 6. Haven't bought 7 on the Switch yet. But I like the Switch is portable. You can take it anywhere and play with people, right? So the Jackbox series is really good for that, because anywhere you go, it's a party. If the people are not spoil sports that are wherever you're going. Zelda Breath of the Wild. I didn't even remember buying that. Looks like I bought it when it was on sale one time. Zelda Link's Awakening, I really need to play. I loved the original Game Boy version. Oh, Tech Guy, thank you so much. Even though all I'm doing is looking at my collection of games, you're supporting me. I love it. The Mystery of Woolly Mountain. I do not remember getting this. It must have been really cheap. Toki. This is an arcade, like a remake of an arcade platformer. It's also on Xbox. I play the real arcade game. I haven't played this version of it yet. Towerfall. It's some kind of platforming game. Messed around with it briefly. It looks a little bit overly difficult, but Extreme Exorcism is based on Towerfall. Typewriter. Haven't played that, I don't think. Ultra Street Fighter 2, just got this recently. It went on sale for the first time, I believe, or the first time in a long time. Really, really good version of Street Fighter 2. Vandals Arte? Vandals, whatever that is. Vectronomicon, Vectronom, that is a cool puzzle game. I briefly played it. Where's Orochi 4, I really need to play more of that. I love the Where's Orochi series. Wonderboy Returns Remix, we did stream this. It's a fun remake of the classic platformer. Waroom, don't remember getting that. Yoshi's Crafted World, of course I've got Love Me a Platformer. Haven't played it though. And we've got Dragon Ball Z. This is, I think, a Genesis or a Super Nintendo game that you can only get by pre-ordering the other Dragon Ball Z game. So, why not? That's my collection. I hope everybody enjoyed seeing it.